Hi guys, Christian here from the MCI Trading Academy, bring you a fresh stock market analysis outlook for the week ahead. If you are new to this channel guys, please consider subscribing if you find our content useful, and if you do like this video, please give us a thumbs up. Now let's just do a quick recap of last week, and as you can see guys, we had a consolidation week where we pretty much went nowhere the whole week. And I believe what happened last week, I think it was just a VIX game, in which we had here on the VIX, we had a big gap that was left, that was created at the beginning of the week, and pretty much the whole week, what they tried to do, the VIX tried to come back and fill this gap, which it did fill on Friday afternoon. Okay, and I believe this was crucial, that the gap was filled so that the VIX can move really up without having to worry about any gaps left open below. Now, as you can see this morning, okay, we've just created another gap here. So I wouldn't be surprised for us to fill this gap at some point at the beginning of the week, and then the VIX can freely move up after that. Okay, we still have another gap here that's left open, and we have a couple of gaps up there. Okay, so if the VIX will do indeed go up this week, will put a lot of pressure on the stock market. Okay, so we need to be aware of that. Watch out for that. Now, in terms of what we should be looking at this week, in terms of economic news, we have crucial data, okay guys, coming up on Wednesday, okay, in the US. On Wednesday we have the CPI data, the inflation data in the US, and the inflation is expected to come in at 8.7%. As you guys are aware, inflation is a very hot topic at the moment, and this data is crucial. Everyone will be watching this data. Now, if we get an inflation number that is higher than is 8.7%, I expect the stock market to simply crash when the news announcement comes in, guys. So be aware of that, okay? If this is hotter than expected, nothing will save this stock market, okay? Now, if this is as expected or perhaps less than expected, we may see some rally, okay, in the short term, okay, just the short term, okay. Overall, I still expect the stock market to have a pullback in the near future, guys. Okay, now let's go over and look at the charts. Now let's start with the US 500, guys, and let's just go over this very quickly here. Now I've marked this level up here, okay, of 4231. Just remember the number 4231. Now guys, as you are aware, okay, we are in a bear market because we've dropped more than 20% since the beginning of the year. Now in bear markets we have what is called as relief rallies, okay, or bear market rallies I should say, where as you can see here we had a bear market rally here, here and here. Now in every single bear market rally we never had a bear market rally that is more than 50% the initial drop. Now 50% of this drop here, okay, is right here at 4231. Okay, so unless we see a candlestick closing above this level, then I expect new lower lows to happen by the end of the year, guys. Okay, so very important. Okay, if we see a candlestick closing above this level here, then at that point we can say that's done. The bear market is over. This was pretty much the bottom down here, and we are looking for higher highs to come in the future. Okay, and that's supporting this argument here because as you can see we still haven't had a BOS yet here. Okay, we've been consolidating right at a critical level the whole of last week. Okay, perhaps due to the VIX as we've mentioned before. And at this point we are consolidating right in here, guys. We're getting some divergences, clear divergences, so there are a lot of reasons for us to go and short this market. Okay, so this week, what I will suggest is look for opportunities to short the market. Look for perhaps some BOS, some break of structures on smaller time frames. If you can see them, then you can freely short into it. Okay, and obviously if we see this level taken out and we go up here, then that's pretty much it. Okay, at that point we're looking for long, still shorts in the short term, but longs in the long term. Okay, so watch out for that. Now, if we go over and look at the DAX, and these guys, we nailed this analysis here. Okay, we're discussing about buying all the way down here. Okay, and look where the price is exactly where we have expected it to be. Okay, so we discussed about this trend line, okay, being broken, and I was expecting price to come back and retest this trend line that was broken, and that's exactly what happened last week and pretty much this week. Okay, so we broken the trend line and we're coming back to retest it, and we're getting resistance from this 20 EMA here. Okay, 20 week EMA. So at this point, what we are pretty much looking for, as on the S&P 500, so we are looking for short opportunities, guys. Okay, we're looking to short this market, and as you can see, we are we had some divergences, and we are pretty much looking to short it. We have this trend line here, and all I'm waiting for is a break of this trend line, and then on the retest I'm looking to have a big sell order, and perhaps looking to come back either to this IC here or to ICs right here, okay, on this 1 hour time frame here. Okay, so this would be my take profit if this trend line is broken this week at any point. Next, we've got the US 30, and here again we are at critical level, guys. So we are right where we had the big CPI data in June, where we saw that big drop. Okay, now we are right here at the 4 hour IC, and we've been consolidating here for the past week. Okay, now we finally filled in those all those IPAs that we have predicted that we will fill. Okay, and we were expecting for this. Okay, guys, so if you haven't watched our previous videos, make sure you go and watch them, because we did predict this whole move here, and all we've been waiting for is for price to come back into this 4 hour IC, which is finally done it. Okay, so now, as we mentioned, we got the indices, we're looking for opportunities to sell into this, and we're clearly getting divergences here as well. Okay, so at this point, unless we break above this level here, okay, unless we see a candlestick on the daily that will go above this level here, then we are still in a downtrend. Okay, so at this point, this is the last opportunity to short the market. If we go above this level, then that's pretty much nothing saving this for having a change of structure to the upside. So guys, look for some break of structure on the smaller time frame, and if you do find them, then you are free to go and short those market. Okay, short the US 30. Next, and this is the market that's doing the best out of all of them, okay, the US 100. Now on the US 100, we had this big trend line here, okay, going in from December last year, and as you can see, where are we right now? Right at this trend line here, okay, right at this trend line, where we are potentially again looking for sell entries. Okay, now in here, okay, we did have a break of structure. So here we are actually, in an uptrend overall. Okay, so now we are just looking to sell into this and have the higher low somewhere perhaps here, or preferably here. Okay, so we'll be filling this IPA and be coming into this 1 day IC here. Okay, so right about 12.5 12.3, 12,300. Okay, so unless we break this trend line, okay, then we'll be going up to fill this IPA here and this IC. But unless we break it this week, then I expect the stock market, the US 100, to have a pullback down, okay, preferably into this 1-day IC where we can have a big buying opportunity and aim for this IPA to be filled and perhaps those liquidity to be taken up here. Okay, so this will be quite a big move if that is to happen, guys. So short it here and then short to buy it or down here for a big long-term buying opportunity there. Okay, so watch out for that this week, guys. Will be crucial. Next, we have the dollar index, guys, and this is crucial here. We have this trend line here on a daily. So let's just recap actually what happened. So last week, price played out of this 2-hour IC here, okay, and it's holding this trend line. Now, if we see a break of this trend line, I expect price to come back into this 1-day IC here. But if we don't break this trend line, then I expect the US dollar, okay, to make new highs, guys. Because why? We had a higher high, higher low, and we are looking for higher highs. The structure is still intact. We are still in a bullish market trend here. There is nothing to tell us that the US dollar has broken structure and there's downward pressure to come. Okay, so unless we see this trend line being broken at any point in the next couple of weeks, we are looking for higher highs in the US dollar. And if that happens, then we are looking for pressure on the stock market. We're looking for the stock market to drop, the VIX to rise, and the US dollar also to rise. Okay, so watch out for that. Okay, so there'll be a big moves, to come in the next couple of weeks, guys. Next, we've got gold, and we've nailed this analysis, guys. So I'm not sure if you watched our previous videos. We're looking to buy down here with a target of this 8-hour IC here. Okay, so we had this trend line here that was broken, this trend line here that was broken, and we're looking for a retest of this trend line with the possibility to short from this 8-hour IC. Okay, and it looks like it's approaching our target. Hopefully it will be approaching our target this week. Okay, and why are we looking to short at that point? Well, we do have here on the weekly a lot of resistance from the 20 and the 50 EMA here. Okay, plus we have the 8-hour IC there. Okay, so there will be quite a lot of reasons to sell it. Price comes in here, consolidates, then perhaps can sell into the previous lower lows at least, if not new lows. Okay, next I've got a forex pair for you guys, okay, which is GBP JPY. So on here I've been looking at this for the last couple of weeks. We are in a narrowing channel here, guys. Overall we are still bullish. Okay, we've just made a higher high here, but if we do break this narrowing channel to the downside, then look for a retest and perhaps you can sell into it to target those previous lows here. Okay, and if you obviously broke to the upside, then we'll be looking for a retest and then for higher highs to come. Okay, so watch this week and in the next couple of weeks. Lastly, we've got Bitcoin here, and in here we pretty much haven't got nothing. No one wants to buy cryptocurrencies. No one wants to buy Bitcoin. It seems like we're getting some sort of Bitcoin in today. Okay, overall, guys, remember we are targeting this 1-day IC here. Okay, where we are potentially looking to sell to get a sell opportunities and target what? We'll be targeting this 1 month IC, which is roughly around 12,500. Okay, so unless we can see a big push up, then we'll be looking for consolidation in this 1-day IC where we can take a big short to 12,500, and at which point I believe that will be the bottom. Okay, I believe this will be the bottom, and then from then it can move back up to perhaps challenge the previous higher highs, but that wouldn't be until very late this year or next year at some point. Now, before I finish, guys, I just wanted to show you this chart here. Okay, so in here we have a chart from Bloomberg. Okay, that talks about that basically shows the price of the S&P 500 and stories on social media about a new bull market. Okay, so people on social media are already starting to get the FOMO. They're already seeing new higher highs in the S&P 500. And as we previously just seen in the video, we haven't got a break of structure yet. There is no reason to be bullish, full bullish on the stock market, guys. We are still in a downtrend. So people are already, way ahead of this. Okay, they are getting the FOMO and they can potentially get burned very, very quickly if this market is to turn around as we are expecting it to for now anyways. Okay, so here basically what we can see, so this is a chart from last week where the price was 4130. Okay, and the amount of bull market stories was almost at the highest highs. Okay, so it hasn't been this high since the stock market was at all-time highs. Okay, so what does that mean? It means that people are already, they're already going all in the stock market. Okay, and we know that when normally everyone talks about something, the opposite tends to happen. So guys, please watch out for this. Okay, don't get the FOMO just yet. Wait for the technicals to align, then you want to go and get the FOMO. Okay, you will have opportunities to get in the stock market. If that was indeed a low, okay, then you will have plenty of opportunities where price will pull back down and you can have your entry. Okay, so and don't go all in for now. Okay, be patient. Be patient. That's all from me this week, guys. Thank you very much for watching. And if you are new to trading or you want to learn more about the retail and institutional trading concepts, then please send us a message either via comment to this video or via our Instagram page, where we can send you more details about our one-to-one mentorship courses. Thank you very much, guys. I hope you have a great week. See you on the next one. Bye bye for now.